Hello everyone, welcome to the series on the history of English literature, and this is the 7th part on the poetry in interwar years, and we discuss Georgian survivors in this video. First of all, introduction. The interwar period 1918 to 1939 is often remembered for modernist rupture, formal experimentation, urban disillusionment, and the rise of politically self-conscious poetry. Yet, alongside these developments, a significant group of poets continued to write in what may be called the Georgian tradition, apparently untouched by the new spirit of the age, just as they had seemed largely untouched by the war itself. These writers did not necessarily lack talent or public recognition. Many had been widely read before 1914. However, their continuity of style, which once signaled stability and accessibility, came increasingly to feel like artistic delay in a culture moving rapidly toward new idioms. What the Georgian tradition represented. Georgian poetry originally signified a dominant pre-war period mood, clear diction, pastoral or semi-rural settings, lyric simplicity, and an emphasis on ordinary beauty. The tradition was shaped by a preference for familiar meters and conventional stanza forms, natural description and rural imagery, personal emotion conveyed in an unforced, readable tone, restrained imagination rather than radical experiment. This style had appealed strongly to readers because it seemed to preserve a coherent moral and aesthetic world. In the interwar years, however, when society felt fractured and the inheritance of the past looked unstable, Georgian poetics often appeared to avoid the very pressures that defined modern life. The Georgian survivors, continuity after 1918. Many Georgian poets continued writing in the same manner through the interwar years, apparently unaffected by modernist innovations and by changing social realities. The key figures typically listed include John Masefield, Alfred Noyes, Walter de la Mare, W. H. Davis, Gordon Bottomley, W. W. Gibson, Herbert Palmer. These poets represent a spectrum within the Georgian tendency, but they share a commitment to the old poetic virtues of clarity, musical regularity, and recognizable themes rather than ambiguity, fragmentation, or ideological confrontation. Why their influence declined. Isolation from contemporary interests. The interwar era produced new pressures that demanded new expressive forms. Post-war disillusionment, mass unemployment, ideological conflict, and a modern consciousness shaped by psychoanalysis, urban life, and mechanized war. Poetry increasingly turned toward modernist techniques, allusion, fragmentation, symbolic density, psychological depth and interior conflict, political critique and social realism, especially in the 1930s. As Georgian survivors continued largely unchanged, they became increasingly isolated from contemporary interests. Their work did not always fail aesthetically, but it often failed culturally, meaning it could not convincingly speak to the anxieties and complexities readers and critics were beginning to recognize as central to the modern condition. A shift in literary authority, from popularity to critical prestige. Another reason for their waning influence lies in the shifting structure of literary authority. Modernism altered the standards by which serious literature was evaluated. Increasingly, critics valued technical innovation, difficulty as a reflection of cultural complexity, irony and ambiguity rather than lyrical certainty, engagement with modern history, psychology and politics. In this environment, Georgian poetry's accessibility appeared less like strength and more like a limitation. As a result, many Georgian survivors lost not only their position in critical discussions, but also their power to shape the direction of younger writers. Conclusion: the Georgian survivors remained active during the interwar years, sustaining older modes of lyricism and clarity at a time when poetry was rapidly transforming. Yet, survival did not guarantee relevance. As modernist and politically engaged poetry came to define the age's deeper concerns, Georgian poets became increasingly detached from the dominant cultural mood. Their influence waned not because they stopped writing, but because the era's new spirit, its psychological unease, moral uncertainty, and historical turbulence, demanded poetic responses that the Georgian tradition, at least in its unchanged form, could no longer convincingly provide. So this was their discussion on the Georgian survivors in interwar years. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.